Good morning. Ira Epstein with your morning flash update. And this update is for the morning of Friday, the 11th of April, 2025, about 8:25 a.m. Central Time. So let's take a look, if we could, at the day's events. We had the producer price index come out, and the headline recap is you were down 0.4, which is a great number. You expected it up 0.2. The price index ex food and energy was down 0.1. They expected it up 0.3. Consumption down 0.5 percentage point. And they revised in February to up 0.1. I don't think that matters with the other numbers. We're going to get the University of Michigan prelim April consumer sentiment. I can't imagine that's going to be good. Bank earnings came out so far, JP Morgan, Morgan Stanley, and Wells Fargo, and all were in good shape. However, there are warnings galore, and I'll get to that in a second. In China, China did raise its tariffs now on U.S. products to 125%. And they said they're through with the tit for tat. It makes no sense because nobody's going to buy anything to want to import at 125%. So for all purposes, they're just going to stop doing that. So the stock market has been everywhere. I want to make that clear. You have an 800-point plus range in the Dow already. You've got a 173-point range in the S&P, a 700-point range in the NASDAQ, and in the Russell, you're even at an 80-point range almost. Gold is the market that's gotten the bid all day. Silver following suit a little bit. Copper, the market is anticipating that China's got to step within its own economy and do a lot of something to get it going. That will involve copper in many people's minds. On the energy market, big questions being asked. Can the U.S. do anything with shale at these prices? And most producers, the word is most producers, have about a $62 threshold right now, which tells me they're not going to expand, period. When I look at the bonds and notes, in the bonds, you're just off the lows. This market's still weak, not holding rallies in any way, shape, or form. And today, the whole curve yield is actually adding a little bit of a yield. The dollar got smashed down to 98.80, and you went to 115 in the euro. How high is high? Are we going to the 120 level? I had a goal here of 113, and you went right past that today. In the Swissy, still the bid there. And, of course, in the yen, you're generally getting a bid. These are your safe haven plays that are playing out right now. So what does it all mean? It means extreme volatility. I am concerned that in listening to Jamie Dimon and his forward guidance, he said, watch, you've just taken up the 10-year interest rate, the note rate, from 4% to 4.5% in 1 week. He said you're going to see that come right on through the economy. He's talking to businesses. They're very concerned. They're frozen in place, not making decisions. That does not bode well for how things are going right now. I'm Ira Epstein. I'll catch up with you all at the end of the day in our weekend editions. It'll either be out tonight or first thing in the morning on Saturday. You have yourself a great trading day. Catch up with you then.